Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is the wife, Mrs. Ashley. Kelly Ray Ashley is in the room and Bobby Ashley is at work. So I'm going to be talking about today about my labor experience. Yeah, I'm doing my hair at the same time. My labor experience, the whole shebang, you know. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, I done missed the story. This is like my sixth time starting the beginning of the story. My due date was September the 14th. That's when I was supposed to have my daughter. But she came on the 11th, September the 11th, so 9/11. So 2 days before, I just was like, you know, in pain. I thought it was normal. I just was like, it's getting close to my due date. Like, I'm just, you know, they're not going to have to break my water or nothing. It's just probably going to break on its own because, you know, the way this is feeling, you know. Then the next day come, and I'm in pain. I'm telling you, I am in pain. My stuff is like 5 minutes apart, my contractions, and I'm like in pain. But they told me, like, my doctor's like, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. It could be like false labor, because I called her. She's like, you could be just in false labor, you know, just keep, you know, pushing through. You know, this is what's going to happen when it's close to your due date. So I was just like, okay, you know, I'm believing like that is true. So, and by the way, I have a military doctor. So, and it's way in Portsmouth. So, like, it's like 40 minutes away. So, that's where I have to drive to go to a doctor's appointment. So, I was like, I'm finna call her because ain't no way I'm finna drive out there. And then they tell me, you know, I'm not finna have my child right now. And so, then, so that night, I was in so much pain. My stuff was 3 minutes apart. I was in so much pain. I was taking my clothes off. I mean, I was like, oh my gosh. But I never at a point was like screaming like, I was never doing it. I just was like, I was breathing in and out. But I know I wanted to like yell, but my body just wouldn't let me. And so I just was like, I was just leaning up against a wall. And so me and Bobby, we went out there to the doctor. And so they tell me when we get there, you know, they're plugging me up, you know, putting a belt around my stomach to see where my baby is, check a heartbeat, all that. They check my cervix. And they was like, you're not open. It's soft, but you're not open. And I was like, oh, my cervix ain't open. I'm in all this pain, and you telling me that my cervix isn't open? So, you know, I'm just like, okay, whatever. And so they give me water, and they was like, we're going to keep you here for a little while just to see. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And so they was basically telling me it's nothing they could do for me unless my cervix was open. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I thought I was going to be getting induced or something because I was in that much pain. I thought they was going to like, well, maybe they couldn't really tell that I was in that much pain because I wasn't hooping and hollering like the girl next door, bro. The girl next door, she was going into labor. I know she was. She was screaming at the top of her lungs. She was just, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to go through this. I was like, I was getting scared. And the doctor left me in the room, and she was like, hold on, give me a second. The girl next door is about to have her baby. I said, bitch, no, because I'm about to have mine too. Something ain't right. I'm in too much pain. Them doctors gave me some water and told me to carry my butt home, and that ain't nothing they could do for me. And all I did was carry my butt home because I really thought that since I wasn't doing like the girl next door, that I wasn't in labor, you know? It wasn't nothing wrong with me. And so then that like 1, 2 o'clock, I couldn't take it no more. I was like, it's something wrong. It's either something wrong with my baby or it's something wrong with me or I'm in labor. Like, it's something got to be wrong. And so, I'm sorry, I ain't flat ironed my hair in months, so it's going to take a minute to flat iron. Like, I haven't flat ironed my hair in, like, months. So, but anyways, So I was like, Bobby, wake up. We got to go. Like, it's something wrong. His ass turned over and told my son, they going to tell you the same thing. And I was like, get up because it's something wrong. I was on the wall and I was like, get up, bro. It's something wrong. We got to go. We went to a different hospital because, remind you, it's a hurricane about to go on too, right? So I'm like, you know, if we go out there to Portsmouth, they about to evacuate. So if we go out to Portsmouth, I'm going to be stuck having my baby in a hurricane zone, you know? And so I was like, I can't do that. So we went to another hospital. And so they checked my cervix. And they said Bobby left. He didn't leave, but he went to the front desk because he had to do some paperwork for me. Because they rushed me to the back because I was like, it's something wrong. And so they were like, they checked my cervix while Bobby was still at the desk. They checked my cervix and they was like, you're 8 centimeters. You're about to have this baby. I said, bitch, I'm what? I'm 8 centimeters. Are you kidding me, bro? 8 centimeters? 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. But the last doctor, not like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, told me my cervix wasn't even open. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Okay? And so I got to thinking. That night, after the doctor told me to go home, the first doctor told me to go home, I was like, you know, I got in the shower. No, I didn't get in the shower. Bobby told me, get your ass in the tub and maybe, like, it'll break your mucus plug or something. And I did get in the tub, now that I remember. I got in the tub and my mucus plug did break or whatever. It came out. And so, but I still, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what I was thinking, bro. It did come out. And so then, after that, and the doctor told me, hey, you 8 centimeters, you about to have this baby. Bobby came in, and they plugged me up to all this stuff, and Bobby was like, what's going on? Like, they told you the same thing, didn't it? I'm like, nope. Callie about to come today, and she ain't playing no games. The whole time, Bobby was thinking, it's like September the 10th. He didn't want Callie to be born on 9/11, because that's just, you know what happened on 9/11. If you don't, I'm pray for you. But anyways, so yeah, he didn't know the whole time, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not gonna say nothing to him because that's gonna ruin his whole mood. And so then, what happened? So they hooking me up, you know. We sitting in this room for a little minute, you know, just for a couple of seconds, for real, until that man came in here, and he was like, came in there, and he was like, you know, after she explained to me about the epidural, blah, 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 I did take the epidural, and she was like, and he came in, and I was bent over, and I was having contractions at the time, and I was like, man, can you please wait till this contraction is over? I don't want to move, because I don't want to be paralyzed. I don't want nothing bad to happen. So I'm like this, got the pillow underneath me, the nurse in front of me, and she telling me, look, you a badass. You know, you came in here, you weren't crying, you weren't hollering, you a badass, you got this. Because she know I'm scared of needles, because when she put that IV in my arm, I was already, like, done. And so she like, you a badass, girl, you got this shit. And I was like, oh, this nurse is cold. And my daughter's car. Give me one second. But anyways, so the girl, she was like, you a badass, you got this, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm just like, all right, I got this. So I'm linked over or whatever. And she like, with a man, he was like, I know I'm going to wait till it's finished, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there breathing through this contraction. And then Bobby over there laughing. I'm like, what you laughing at? Like, this shit ain't funny. Like, this shit hurt. Well, I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking about. And then he hit me with that, I'm done. That's what the doctor said. He was like, I'm done. I was like, oh damn, he tricked me. So I'm really glad he did that, because like, if he wouldn't have did that, I would have been on like some other crazy stuff. Like, I don't like needles. I don't like none of that. I don't even like when they check my cervix. That shit, This shit uncomfortable, you know? So, then, after that, girl, you look so... She just woke up. She be looking like a little rag. Girl, you look bad. You look bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, so, he tell me I'm done. And then, you know, I lay down or whatever, wait till my legs, you know, get the flopping and shit. And so, you know, it's going and I'm like, damn, it feel like I'm shitting on myself, booing on myself. And I'm like, this don't feel right. I was passing gas because I couldn't control nothing down there. So I just was like, dang, I'm scared I'm pee on myself. But then a woman came right in and she stuck like a tube up me. So like when I pee, it go into the little bag. And so I had did that or whatever. And then she did that. And then they rolled me into the other room. Like the room I'm gonna be in labor in. Well, not in labor, but the room I'm gonna be having my baby in. They went up, popped my water because my water wouldn't break. So they went up, popped my water, and like I say, we waited for about 30 minutes, and I was already 10 centimeters. And then it was time to push. Well, I was like, I don't know how to push, and so she was telling me what to do, and so we did like one like practice run, and she could see Callie like full dome, like all of this. Like she was like, okay, just stop right now. So she brought the doctors in or whatever, and so I pushed literally 3 times, and Callie was out 3 times, and she was just out. And like I was like, this is the fastest thing I have ever been through. Like I was like, this ain't that bad as everybody said it is or said it was. I was like, this alright. And so I can't even finish my hair because I can't make the video attend to her and do my hair. That's just too much. But so I just was like, you know, this wasn't that bad. And then I see my baby over there, Bobby right here next to me. He looking the whole time. He wasn't like about to pass out. He wasn't like ill. I see my daughter over there. I start crying because she healthy. She looks so beautiful. She had so much hair. Like, it was ridiculous. I had never, like, been through something like that ever. And it just was so beautiful. And so after I had her and they gave me her, I did skin to skin. I fed her. I breastfed her for at least a month. I'm telling you, I ain't doing it no more. Breastfeeding take up too much time. They say it's convenient. It ain't, because it take up too much time. You going out to eat somewhere. Oh, I got to pop my titty out and feed my daughter. No, we're not going to just get a ball. That's it. Breast pumping was taking too long for me. It took up too much of my time. I couldn't do this, do that, and do that, and take care of her and breast pump. I couldn't do none of that. I'm not doing none of that no more. She finna get this little milk, this little powder milk, put it in this bottle, and we gonna go on about our business. But my next child, I'm still gonna breastfeed them for about a month because it builds up their immune system. But man, girl, what you got going? But yeah, you done? Yeah. But yeah, that was the most crazy experience I have ever been through. I can't believe them doctors turned me around. I could have had my baby at home. At home, if I would have listened to them and stayed and wouldn't never went to another doctor, bro, I would have had my baby at home, man, or in the car or something. Like, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have made it, bro. If my instinct didn't tell me, hey, you need to get your ass up and you need to go to the doctor, I wouldn't have made it, bro. Callie, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? What are you doing? Say hey. Say hey. Why are you jumping? I ain't looking over there. Look over here. Say hey, camera. Hey, camera. What you looking at? Oh, it's colorful, ain't it? That's what you like? You like them colors over there? You can't touch that. That's hot, pumpkin. Why you got to look like that? Mwah. But yeah, and she looks totally different, like totally different from now, bro. She looked more older, and you know, her hair looked way different. She got the nigger hair, but you know, she looked way different. She looked way different. But alright, thanks for watching. Keep up with my videos because we're gonna start posting more often. And yeah, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for supporting me, you know. Thank you for supporting me. I was nervous in my first video. That was my first time doing it. But now I'm just like going with the flow. Ain't no need of thinking that hard. You know, it's easier than I thought. But thank y'all so much. You know. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I have a lost daughter, y'all.